Hey everyone, Gerbil here with another quick GarageBand video. This time I'm going to show you how to adjust individual volume levels for each track and how to add crescendo, decrescendos. Now this project has about 8 tracks here from pianos, synthesizers, drums, and some other stuff. Let's hear a little bit of what it sounds like. So what we're listening to is the synthetic bass up here with cymbals, now a drum set, bongos. We're going to hear the bongo again, cymbals, back to the bongos, and in just a second we're going to start hearing some sound effects and some other things. Now listen to the sound effects here. Something's going to happen. It's kind of loud, and it's fading out. We call that a decrescendo when it fades out. Now how did I do that? Before we discuss that, actually, let's look on the left. Each of these tracks has a volume control slider. Now right now, most of them are set fairly high, but you can see here that the electric bass actually is already tuned lower than the others, means it is a lower volume. So as you adjust this, you're going to make each individual track louder or softer so that you can have a louder drum or a softer drum or whatever you want. But how did I do that decrescendo? How did I get this track right here to fade out? Let's listen to it on solo. So I solo this track, back up, and I'm going to hit play. And right about here, it's going to begin to fade out. Yep, we heard it fade out. Now that's actually going to happen several times in this tune. How did I do it? Well, to adjust what we call the volume curves or volume levels, we go back to above the tracks, up here where our timeline is. There's an icon with 2 little dots connected by a line. When you click on that, it creates an overlay horizontal line that represents sound. It represents the total volume. Now if your individual tracks don't say volume here in this drop down menu, you want to click that and change it to volume. There's a lot of different things you can adjust here, but we're sticking with volume levels. So you can see right here in my synth track that the volume level right here begins to drop out. So let's solo that again. I'm going to come back and hit play, and you can see full volume, and now it's getting softer and it's gone. At this point, it actually goes back up to almost full volume, and as I fast scroll through here, we can see that there are several other places where I have adjusted the volume levels on this track so that this loop here is a little bit softer than the others. This one actually drops almost out completely. I have some bongos down here in the bottom that I've created a crescendo effect, meaning it's going to fade in from almost silence to something louder. We can hear that real quick. There you go. You can hear it getting louder at the end with a little cymbal crash, and another one. All right. Now, that's a nice tool here to be able to solo or even just mute a track. If you want to hear your whole song with or without, you can mute one. That way you don't have to adjust the audio for it, and you can just see it. Now then, let's go back. Curves. Now, how did I get these anchor points? No problem. All you do is click anywhere on that line, and when you click on it, it creates another anchor point. You can grab each one of these individual anchor points to make something louder or softer. So in the beginning, for example, if I want to fade in this music, give it a crescendo from the beginning, what I would want to do is add an anchor point, grab the first anchor point, and just pull that down some. Now when I hit play, we can hear how the synthetic bass just faded in from nothing, and it gave it a much nicer effect than just boom in your face. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson in GarageBand.